वेलकम टू आवर मंथली करंट अफेयर्स सीरीज। आज के वीडियो में हम डिस्कस करेंगे मई 1 से मई 5 तक के टॉप 50 करंट अफेयर्स। तो चलिए शुरू करते हैं। क्वेश्चन 1। ऑन विच डेट इज गुजरात फाउंडेशन डे, ऑल्सो नोन एज गुजरात स्थापना दिवस, ऑब्जर्व्ड? करेक्ट आंसर 1 मई। Question 2. Who has been appointed as the head of the revamped National Security Advisory Board, NSAB? Correct answer, Alok Joshi. Question 3. Which company announced a $500 billion investment to establish AI chip manufacturing in the United States? Correct answer, NVIDIA. Question 4. Who relinquished the post of Chief of Integrated Defense Staff on April 30th upon superannuation? Correct answer, Lieutenant General J.P. Matthew. Question 5. What is the primary objective of the government's upcoming Deport Darpan portal? Correct answer, enhance food security. Question 6. What was the new national record time set in the men's 4x100 meters relay at the second Indian Open relay competition? Correct answer, 38.69 seconds. Question 7. Which company signed in MoU with the Ministry of Labour or Employment to boost employment through the National Career Service Portal? Correct answer, Rapido. Question 8. In which city was the Indian Institute of Creative Technology, IICT, launched during the Waves 2025 event? Correct answer, Mumbai. Question 9. On which date is International Labour Day, also known as May Day, celebrated annually? Correct answer, May 8. Question 10. Which country signed an economic partnership agreement with the United States granting access to its rare earth minerals? Correct answer, Ukraine. Question 11. On which expressway did the Indian Air Force recently conduct a fly-past and landing exercise involving Rafale, Jaguar, and Mirage aircraft? Correct answer, Ganga Expressway. Question 12. How many years since the end of the Vietnam War did Vietnam commemorate in 2025? Correct answer, 50 years. Question 13. In which city were 400 Delhi Electric Vehicle Interconnector Service, Devi, electric buses flagged off to enhance last-mile connectivity? Correct answer, New Delhi. Question 14. What was India's overall rank at the inaugural Asian U15 or U17 boxing championships held in Amman, Jordan? Correct answer, 3rd. Question 15. On which date is World Tuna Day observed annually? Correct answer, May 2. Question 16. Which Indian state launched the country's first AI-powered real-time forest alert system? Correct answer, Madhya Pradesh. Question 17. Where were the BRSCOPS 2025 held, where India took a leading role in advocating for stronger global action on chemicals and waste? Correct answer, Geneva, Switzerland. Question 18. In which city was the Yoga Mahotsav 2025 held to mark the 50-day countdown to the International Day of Yoga? Correct answer, Nashik. Question 19. What is India's rank in the 2025 World Press Freedom Index? Correct answer, 151. Question 20. Which country signed a renewed Memorandum of Understanding with India to strengthen cooperation in clean and sustainable energy? Correct answer, Denmark. Question 21. Who recently assumed charge as a member of the Union Public Service Commission, UPSC? Correct answer, Anuradha Prasad. Question 22. Which Central Armed Police Force achieved the first ever CAPF ascent of Mount Maklu? Correct answer, Indo-Tibetan Border Police. Question 23. On which date is World Press Freedom Day observed annually? Correct answer, May 3. Question 24. In which state was the Khelo India Multipurpose Hall inaugurated by Dr. Mansukh Mandaviya? Correct answer, Arunachal Pradesh. Question 25. At which location did Indian Ocean ship Sagar arrive during its operational deployment in the Southwest Indian Ocean region? Correct answer, Seychelles. Question 26. By what percentage did India's non-petroleum exports grow in the financial year 2024-25 compared to the previous year? Correct answer, 6%. Question 27. In which city will President Draupadi Murmu inaugurate the first National Mediation Conference? Correct answer, New Delhi. Question 28. Which company has partnered with Kuwait's Jazeera Airways for an AI-led digital transformation initiative? Correct answer, TCS. Question 29. Which company partnered with the Indian Army's Madras Regimental Centre for a 5-day rally across Tamil Nadu to honour veterans and Veer Naris? Correct answer, Ultraviolet. Question 30. Which institution secured the second position nationwide for implementing a paperless and queue-less OPD registration system under the Ayushman Bharat Digital Mission? Correct answer, AIIMS Bhopal. Question 31. Which bank has partnered with the Land Ports Authority of India to provide modern banking services at 26 land ports across the country? Correct answer, State Bank of India. Question 32. Who has recently joined the World Bank's Private Sector Investment Lab to promote job creation in developing countries? Correct answer, Sunil Bharti Mittal. Question 33. In which country's trench is the Emden Deep, the world's third deepest point, located? Correct answer, Philippines. Question 34. Which country played a crucial role in completing the main magnet system of the ITER nuclear fusion project by contributing to the cryostat and related infrastructure? Correct answer, India. Question 35. Which inland water body is projected to drop by up to 21 meters by 2100 due to climate-driven evaporation, threatening biodiversity and regional stability? Correct answer, Caspian Sea. Question 36. Who has recently been appointed as the Vice Chief of the Air Staff of the Indian Air Force as of May 2, 2025? Correct answer, Air Marshal Narmadeshwar Tiwari. Question 37. Which country is hosting the Global Media Dialogue, GMD, during the WAVES 2025 event to promote international cooperation in the media sector? Correct answer, India. Question 38. Which organization brokered the Indus Waters Treaty, IWT, of 1960 between India and Pakistan? Correct answer, World Bank. Question 39. Which insecticide did India oppose banning under the Stockholm Convention during the 2025 BRS conventions in Geneva? Correct answer, Clopyrifos. Question 40. Which Indian state has signed MOUs with UK and Australian universities to set up international university campuses? Correct answer, Maharashtra. Question 41. Which Indian state is set to host the 72nd edition of the Miss World pageant from May 10 to 31? Correct answer, Telangana. Question 42. Which state has launched the Mahila Samvad campaign to reach 2 crore women? Correct answer, Bihar. Question 43. Which organization successfully conducted the maiden flight trials of the stratospheric airship platform in Madhya Pradesh? Correct answer, DRDO. Question 44. Which company has partnered with TCS to build India's largest quantum computing hub? Correct answer, IBM. Question 45. Which Indian state has proposed the Lekkundi monuments for UNESCO's World Heritage Tentative List? Correct answer, Karnataka. Question 46. Which Indian state launched the Film Tourism Policy 2025 and AVGCXR Policy 2025 during the Digital Dreams or Cinematic Visions session at WAVES 2025? Correct answer, Madhya Pradesh. Question 47. Who has won a second consecutive term as Prime Minister of Australia? Correct answer, Anthony Albanese. Question 48. Which Indian state is set to develop India's first transmedia entertainment city? Correct answer, Andhra Pradesh. Question 49. Which Indian state has become the first to introduce a dedicated policy for shipbuilding, ship repair, and ship recycling? Correct answer, Maharashtra. Question 50. Which railway zone has partnered with Chhota Bheem to promote railway safety and raise public awareness? Correct answer, Western Railway.